"Do you still love me, Saeed?" she whispered, her voice breaking the silence. Saeed shifts uncomfortably, avoiding her gaze. He hesitates before answering. "Layla, I don't think I do anymore." Layla and Saeed's story started like a beautiful dream. They were introduced through family friends at the masjid. Layla, a young woman known for her kindness and strong faith, and Saeed, a man admired for his character and dedication to Islam. They married with so much hope and excitement, believing their love would grow stronger with every passing day. Layla admired Saeed's love for the deen, and they often spent evenings discussing their dreams for the future. They were that couple people envied, the couple who made you believe in the beauty of a marriage built on Islamic values. But as time went on, Saeed's passion began to wane. He became busy, distracted, and distant. Layla tried to understand. Maybe it was work stress. Maybe it was just a phase, but deep down she felt it, a coldness growing between them. Nights turned into months of silence. Saeed came home late, barely acknowledged her presence, and started spending more time on his phone than in their conversations. Layla's heart ached, but she refused to give up. She remembered the hadith of the Prophet. "The best among you are those who are best to their wives." She wanted to be the best to him, to reignite the love they once had. She planned special dinners, wearing the clothes she knew he liked, cooking his favorite meals, and leaving him small notes filled with du'as. But Saeed's responses were lukewarm, distant. He seemed lost in his own world. Only for Saeed to come home late without a word. She's left alone in a dark room, tears filling her eyes. It was as if Layla's efforts were invisible. No matter what she did, the gap between them only widened. Until one evening, she finally confronted him, desperate for answers. "No, Layla, there's no one else. It's not you. It's me. I just don't feel the same way. I don't love you the way I used to." Layla's expression crumbles, tears welling up in her eyes. "But how? We made a promise before Allah. What about all those times we prayed together, asked for His guidance in our marriage? What happened to us?" Saeed looks away, his gaze distant. "I don't know. I feel trapped. You're a good wife, Layla, but I can't keep pretending." Heartbroken and confused, Layla turned to the only one who could understand her pain. That night, she stood on her prayer mat, tears streaming down her face as she made wudu. She raised her hands in supplication and poured out her heart, her voice trembling as she whispers, "Ya Allah, I feel so lost. If this marriage is good for my faith, bring His love back to me. But if it's not, if this is a test from you, then give me the strength to bear it." She opened the Quran, seeking guidance. One verse seemed to leap off the page, wrapping her heart in its wisdom. "Perhaps you dislike something, and it is good for you. And perhaps you love something, and it is bad for you. And Allah knows, while you do not know." With this verse, Layla realized that Allah's wisdom was beyond her understanding. Perhaps this heartbreak was meant to guide her towards something better. And with each passing day, she found herself turning to Allah more and more, filling the void in her heart with His love. "Layla, I think it's best if we separate." Layla's eyes fill with tears, but this time, there's no begging, no desperation. Just a quiet acceptance. "Is this really what you want, Saeed?" He nods, looking ashamed. "Yes, I'm so sorry, Layla." Taking a deep breath, Layla smiled sadly. "If this is what Allah wills, then I accept it. But know that love may fade, Saeed, yet true faith never will." Months later, Layla had found peace. She realized that sometimes Allah tests us by taking away what we think we cannot live without, only to show us that His love is sufficient. When human love fades, the love of Allah remains, unchanging, eternal. Layla's story is a reminder that the love we seek from others is temporary, but the love we seek from Allah is everlasting. When hearts break, let it be an opportunity to fill them with the light of faith, because the love of Allah never fades. If you found this video beneficial, please give it a like and share it with others so we can all spread knowledge and goodness together, inshallah. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can be the first to learn and grow with us. Jazakallah khair for your support.